at your young age, you start doing music.
Come on.
And this is where I first knew about you, from Channel U times. And Channel U is, I always think without Channel U, where would UK culture be? Because at such an early point, it gave so many people a platform. It holds such a significant memory to so many people, but was a launch vehicle for so many things that I feel like we can also kind of take for granted now with social media. You know, you've got like Vox Pops on the street. I'm not saying Channel U started that, but there was definitely like that style of people just going to Hyde Park with a, you know, with a mic and asking crazy questions, or, you know, the shows we was able to see, the characters that felt like, right, I feel like I know this guy, or these are in the song, or even being a video that was on television and you're like, I'm in that video. I'm not spitting no bars, but I'm in that video. And yourself with your cousin Scribs. And what were those times like? Because we all know that if you was on Channel U back then, that was the equivalent of like, in some ways you kind of made it. And that's like, and what I say made it, it's like early hood fame.
Of course, that was the peak in our culture at that point.
Yeah.
That was the very peak. So before I start, I have to say big shout out to Darren Platt, Carly Wilford, Digital Dan, Kat, and Colin Batster. Very, very integral people within my journey at Channel U. Sesan, the director, directed a lot of Bear Man's early stuff. Yeah, that was a mad time because I was doing youth work. I just moved from Tottenham to Palmer's Green, and I was doing youth work in Wood Green, and Wood Green and Tottenham were having beef at the time. So it was a lot going on because even in youth work, you have to encounter and deal with those problems, whether it be young people coming down to the centre, smashing it up, and you just got to keep your young people safe and watch them go crazy. There was loads of things happening, shootings, all types of madness. So whilst that's happening, I'm still out here like, hey, nothing about me. And because we're just trying to keep the balance. We're just trying to keep the balance. So things that there's so much madness happening, but the beautiful thing about doing youth work is I've normalized the madness. So now I just appreciate that's a part of life. But what are we doing? So I remember to make this song, you remember back in the day, everyone would come down to estates and they would be filming people spit. So my cousin was the biggest spitter out of the two of us. I was just starting. So I was like trying to prove myself on this hunger thing. I was like, yo, I'm gonna be the coldest. Kano gets, they're gonna know me. So that's the vibe I want. So they come down now and I've written this bar and I'm like, I ain't saying nothing to nobody until these people come down and spit this bar. I'm gonna show these man. We found the beat, yeah, and the beat was obviously Timbaland Magoo, made by DJ Ironic, remixed by DJ Ironic. Breathe in. So he remixed it now. I'm like, yo, this is my type of vibe because I'm light skinned. Come on, this is where
it's a vibey tune.
Yeah, I can't.
It wasn't because gutter rap was
the grime of them was crazy. I needed to be part of the balance.
Yeah.
So he's put the beat on now, and I spat my bar. Everyone's like, wait a minute, Poe is proper stepping up now.
Yeah.
So me and my cousin's like, should we just go back to back on that rhythm? Shout out, RIP my boy Energy. We went to Energies and we've recorded it. And we just put it out on MySpace. I go back on MySpace like a week later. Everyone's got it as their song. I'm going on MSN. You can see what people are listening to. Everyone is listening to me and my cousin's song. But some people don't even know it's me. Because back in the day, obviously, if you didn't type up the name of the song, you just got Never Gonna Blow. And some people thought it was all one person. So I'm like, nah, we got to do a video. Y'all have to know I'm over here. They need to know I'm over here.
Yeah.
So I'm doing youth work at the time. My cousin's working in John Lewis and doing university. So save £500 each. And then my boy Rob, shout out Rob, he worked at Ferry Lane, but he's from South London, your ends. And Sesan, the director, he's working with him. Or he lived with him or something like that. So Sesan's gone, I like this song, let's shoot a video for it. We paid him the money, we shot the video. He's taken to this studio in South London somewhere, dingy. I don't even know what's going on. I'm like, yeah, I like the idea. I didn't, but I just wanted the video shot. We've done the video. It's gone on Channel U. I thought nothing of it because as far as I know, all I can take control of is what I can take control of. What happens after that, we leave it to God. So we put as much promotion behind it as, but at the time I'm like, boys, we're from Tottenham, man. Let's just try and take over Tottenham. A week and a half later, I'm sitting down at work And this kid comes up to me, my boy Terry. He's like, "Poet, your video has been on rotation all day."
Oh shit.
I'm like, "What?" It's like, "Poet, it's going mad." But where my youth center is, it's kind of away from everything. So like, it's an effort to even come there. So only the people that do youth work would not just know any random person walking by. So I'm like, scrap this. Let me get amongst this. I'm going to set the, Wood Green. I'm going Wood Green Shopping Centre. I'm gassed now. But even when I'm going, I'm like, no one's really going to clock. But I'm just hoping one or two. But I got chased. I'm with my mum and I got chased.
Oh shit.
So I'm super gassed now. And I was like, leave my picnic alone. I was like, no, mum. It's not that. It's the cool vibes. And I'm like, yeah. But they didn't even know what to do when they ran up to me. I was like, I'm just with my mum. And it wasn't like take a picture then. It was just like, oh, what you doing? All right. Oh, thank you. Can you sign this? I'm like, all right, yeah. And my mum's like, look at you. I'm like, this is crazy. Bro, that single-handedly changed my life. That whole video changed my whole entire life. My cousin, his dad was so strict. I wear the bald cap for him. So strict, Uncle Leon. When he saw that, he couldn't deny it because it's on TV. And it's on at least 4 or 5 times a day. It's on rotation. So now, Colin Baxter reaches, like, we meet Colin Baxter in Wood Green. Or I meet him and we're sitting down with him. He's managing Gets at the time. Now, all of a sudden, this is becoming really serious. And yeah, that's when I really said to myself, you man, don't you understand? These are all ideas in our bedroom. And someone said, the ideas in your bedroom are so sick, let's bring them to a corporate office. Guys, that's the procedure. It never changes. Even when we become multi-millionaires, let's make these ideas in our bedroom and bring them elsewhere because we have the power. So like where they saw it, and literally we were just in my uncle's house or my house, just writing down ideas for whatever, like sketches. We're doing that from like I was 12 years old. We got sketches and we used to just film them on the camcorder and show the family. So just knowing that all of these ideas just brought us to this point where Never Gonna blows out and we're getting traction, we're getting booked every single weekend for a different university. I was like, what are we going to do with this? Because someone believes in us, bro. God's given us a chance. We got to go. So, yeah, that definitely changed my life. So thank you, Darren Platt, man. R.I.P. Darren, man.
Because you said previously before where, like, it's always felt like you was the leader in the sense of being a youth worker, telling people that they're great, uplifting your community, making sure that if someone's talented, that they get scouted or, So when you're saying that moment changed your life, was there someone that gave you that like, you're good at this thing, because it seems like growing up, you was like a leader in your community of like, but when you have that moment that changes your life, is there anyone around that tells you, wow, you're good at this thing? Because I notice it when you're saying it, you start smiling. You're like, yeah, I started spitting bars, and everyone was like, was there any of those like figures or even friends that said, bro, got a thing here, man?
Listen, YouTube comments, the only comments that are probably worse than YouTube comments are Spiff TV. But besides that, it was man's family, bro.
Yeah, oh wow.
Man's family was just so negative to certain things, bro. Like, you don't understand. Like, there's, like, at the time, I get it. Like, knife crime was mad high back in the day as well, bro. I think like 2001 in Tottenham, it was crazy. And even my estate, when I had left my estate to move to Wood Green, the facts and figures can prove it. It statistically got worse. It got incredibly bad to the point where it's at today, where it's not, it's not in the best possible light it was when I was growing up there. We kept that place safe. Shout out Richard for going back over there to Ferry Lane and getting it regulated. You know where I'm coming from, but that's man's reality, bro. And like the family's just trying to tell you, be a doctor, be a teacher, be all of these things. And when you're 11, 12 years old, you might have said, yeah, I'm going to do that. And they build this whole dream in their mind because you're their youths or what have you. But like Uncle Leon especially, bro, like the moment I saw him just smirk a bit, bro, and the moment I saw the family really begin to show some love to my cousin Scribs for what he's doing, bro. Donnie went through a lot, cuz, especially when Auntie died, fam. It was hard, bro. So just having them wins amongst the family, forget about everything else, a man saying you can spit. For me, it's the family. The family have to be strong. We have to be a unit and we have to support each other, even if it looks crazy. If it looks crazy, but that person is crazy enough to believe it, let's support him until we go, all right, big man, this can't happen,
Yeah.
But until that moment there, let's support them. And I don't feel like my cousin Scribs had that. So just knowing that that moment happened and I saw his face and I saw my uncle's face and my auntie's, I was like, you lot rate it. You lot finally rate it. And that's what I was happy because more than anything, I need the support of my friends and my family. Everything else is a bonus, but I'm not really I'm not even in control of my friends and my family, but to an extent, I have more of an influence there than outside. People are going to say whatever they're going to say. It's when it infiltrates your friends and your family, that stuff hurts, bro. Because it's directly in your face. I've logged off and now here it is, the comment in my face. Like, what are we doing, bro? So, yeah, just having the uncles and the aunties support the thing, and my mum as well. Because my mum, she was on me, dog. So just having their support, that proper meant something.
Yeah,
I won't lie.
yeah.
Sorry to go on.
No, bro, it's a podcast, bro. We go where we need to go to, man.